In this week's Blizz Pro Weekly, loyal WoW players get an awesome gift in the mail, Diablo and heroes get some celebration buffs, Overwatch Easter eggs are spotted, and should Undertaker and Hearthstone get hit with the Nerf bat? Find out what Ben Brode had to say about it. Hey guys, welcome to the newest episode of Blizz Pro Weekly. We are filming the morning of January 18th. I, as always, am your host, Chris the Beard, getting all lumberjackish, Arnone. Okay, first off, I want to talk about Extra Life. So last year we raised about $1,000 for the Children's Miracle Network, and we were part of a larger group that was able to raise nearly $100,000 for the Kansas City Metro Area Hospital alone. Now this year, we want to go bigger, and we have set our goal to $10,000. But we need your help to raise that by doing one of two things. Or both. It's up to you. First off, you can donate. Just go to extralife.blizzpro.com and choose one of the team members there to support. This is the easiest, though probably the least fun way to help us out. Number two, you can join our team. So by going to the same website, extralife.blizzpro.com, and clicking join, you can join our team for some awesome gaming and raise money yourself for your efforts. And, help us reach our overall goal. Now, we are playing games anyway, so why not do this while raising money for a great charity? We also have plans to give out some prizes to those who participate, so the sooner you get over there and join us, the better. Okay, let's talk some World of Warcraft.
Here's the beef.
So if you've been playing WoW since the beginning, and have had an active subscription with no lapses through the last 10 years, you should be getting a surprise coming in the mail to you pretty soon. Blizzard is sending out an amazing gift to their most loyal customers in a box that says WoW 10 Year with a thank you note on it. Inside is a replica orc wolf statue like the one that sits in the middle of Blizzard's campus. Blizzard is sending it out as a way to thank their players for sticking with them through an entire decade. Now, to be eligible, you have to have had an active subscription starting within the first 60 days of WoW's launch and no lapses whatsoever for these 10 years. It's pretty awesome for a company to do something like this for their customers and shows that Blizzard goes above and beyond what most game companies would do with their customer service. JR, of course, is getting his statue next week. He's going to refer to it as his nerd trophy. I think that's pretty fitting. So data miners found a string called Veteran Status, which had some players wondering if veteran rewards would be coming to WoW. Now, unfortunately, that is not the case. Bashiok confirmed it on the forums, telling us exactly what it is. In short, it's a flag where if you ever had a WoW account license, you can log into that account with the same restriction as a starter edition of the game and play for free. So you'll only have access to level 20 or lower characters. You'll always have the ability to unlock the rest of your game and higher level characters by stepping back up to a fully paid subscription. Now, with patch 6.1 hitting the PTR, we also have a schedule for the new raid coming out. Blizzard has announced that normal and heroic modes of Blackrock Foundry will release February 3rd, with Mythic opening February 10th. Looking for Raid will come out later on February 17th for the first wing, February 24th for the second wing. Now the next two wings will open up 2 weeks apart, so LFR only players won't get to see the last boss until March 24th at the earliest. Now with LFR having to wait substantially longer for content, it could be Blizzard sort of wanting to give that bigger carrot on higher difficulty rating. Alright, that does it for Warcraft. How about we talk a little Diablo?
Stay a while and listen.
So this is the week to load up on some Diablo, okay? For PC or console of your choice, there's going to be some bonuses. So if you're on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, players get double treasure goblins, while players on PS3 and 360 get 100% increase to legendary item drops. So once again, previous gen consoles are far and away getting the better one on there. This is all in celebration of patch 1.2.1. So it runs this week and this week only, and will be ending on Friday the 23rd, just before midnight. Told you it was a little Diablo. So not to be outdone by the Diablo team, Heroes of the Storm is running their own celebration for hitting closed beta. Chances are, sadly, this will be over by the time you see this video. But this weekend, ending January 18th, players received a 100% XP bonus when playing Heroes of the Storm. Now this XP bonus stacked with other bonuses like playing with friends or any stim pack bonuses players were using. Alright. Cool little thing, right? Sorry, that's probably a little late on our part. Let's talk Overwatch.
The world could always use more heroes.
Speaking of Heroes of the Storm, there's a nice little Easter egg in it with a nod to Blizzard's new upcoming title, Overwatch. I know you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you just put that in the Heroes news? Because we wanted to use our fucking bumper, that's why, right? You haven't seen much of it since BlizzCon. Anyway, when we talked to Heroes lead designer Dustin Browder back at BlizzCon, we asked him if we'd see Overwatch characters in Heroes of the Storm. His response was, well, yeah, but first, they want to make sure Heroes actually releases before they do such a thing. However, that doesn't appear to have stopped them from, jumping in there just a little bit and making an appearance. With the closed beta launch, some Heroes skins have been reconfigured, and one of those reconfigurations was on Tychus. On a couple of his skin color variations, there's a girl, and she's painted on his left shoulder on his armor. One of them has Widowmaker from Overwatch displayed there. Another variation has Tracer in that place. It makes us wonder how many more Easter eggs to Overwatch we're going to find over the next year in other games before it gets released. And will we see other Blizzard franchises spill into Overwatch? That's kind of what they do. We're just waiting to see it happen. Now, considering the trailer shown at BlizzCon had a little boy wearing a Murloc cast on his arm and the security guard playing Hearthstone, it really does seem like it's already being done, so yeah, expect some more of this. Let's talk Hearthstone.
Pull up a chair by the hearth.
Community manager Zariah has posted some new information about the 2015 Hearthstone World Championship. It appears that this year will be somewhat similar to last year, but the details are a bit vague right now. It appears getting in through ranked play will still be a thing, as well as participating in Blizzard-sanctioned tournaments. No details yet on when those are, before you ask. And even fireside gatherings, which of course we plan to do more of. I would assume the fireside gatherings are similar to the pre-qualifier that they had last year, where winning a fireside gathering tournament is simply, allowing you a chance to play in a tournament for a chance to play in the qualifier. It's kind of ridiculous, but it kind of makes sense. You want to weed out the shitty people. So no details were given on when or where the World Championship will be held, but there's a good reason to believe it will be BlizzCon 2015 if and when that gets announced. Now, there's been a lot of grumblings about the Undertaker card lately. BlizzPro has even written a couple articles about it, and one of them was JR, who suggested the card become a 1-3 that only gains attack when a Death Rattle minion is summoned, instead of being a 1-2 that gets both attack and health. One of the problems with Undertaker is it's able to snowball way faster, and there are very few cards that can deal with it early in the game. Reddit recently had a thread about this with an interview of lead tech designer Ben Brode, where he said they want players to find solutions with the new cards in GVG rather than nerfing Undertaker. Now that Goblins vs. Gnomes, GVG, has been out for a month, it seems that Hearthstone team might be looking at solutions since there have been no viable new cards to deal with the Undertaker. In fact, Goblins vs. Gnomes has introduced cards to make Undertaker even better. Now, Ben Brode responded to the Reddit thread saying that the interview was conducted before Goblins vs. Gnomes was released, and Blizzard is listening to they're paying a lot of attention to the meta. He did reveal that they had been paying attention to Undertaker in particular since the interview and keeping an eye on things and doing a lot of research about it. Now, with the way he worded the post, it does make one wonder if we'll be finally seeing an Undertaker nerf in the near future. What do you guys think? Does Undertaker need a nerf? If so, how would you change it? Let us know down in the comments. Alright, that does it for Hearthstone and our video this week. Subscribe right here, YouTube, iTunes, both. Check out BlizzPro TV. You want to listen and subscribe to The Edge, Westmarch Workshop, Hearthstone Power Hour, Twiz's new show, Heroes Power Hour, and JR's cool new spot he's been doing called Real Life Respec. Mad props to him, mad support for him. Please watch, comment, give him all the support you can. Me, I'm all over the internet, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr. I'm a Goodreads author. My book is everywhere, Amazon, Nook, all that stuff. I'm also now a contributor for panels.net and bookriot.com. If you have a question, email us at askthebeard@blizzpro.com. And of course, check out blizzpro.com. All the news, reviews, interviews, everything you need to know about Blizzard Entertainment games. Stay beardy, my friends.